Alright, we've got a laptop hard drive in here, there's a thumb drive on here with the Ubuntu Studio. No matter what I do, it never ever responds. I always have to wait for it to time out. And I don't know why no keyboard works. I'm using a wired keyboard and it doesn't work. So, we'll see what happens here. This is kind of typical of what I saw with some of the other installations. I've got a lot of old hard drives, and what I've been doing is I just drop them into here, format them, pop them in the computer, and then run whatever I want to do. So we're going to do Ubuntu Studio, and then next I've got, I'm going to try, I'm going to see if it'll work on this. This is a SD card. It has Linux Mint Cinnamon on it. Okay, Studio is starting. So we'll try that. After this one, we'll just pop in a different drive and go for it. So we got our first error. I don't know what that means. I tried this, I think, before, a couple years ago when it first came out or something, and it didn't work. Alright, so it's starting. We're just going to wait and see what it does. So now it's updating the installer. It's kind of a neat looking desktop. I don't think it's installed, but anyway. So this is the KDE version. Everything's in a different spot. We're on the live disk, so let's try and install this thing. I single clicked it. I'm not sure if you're supposed to double click these in Linux. Yeah, I guess so. I just did all this, but I don't really think it's installed. Yeah, I don't know. Well, it didn't ask me. Interactive installation for users who want to be guided step by step through the installation. Automated installation for advanced users who have an auto install.yaml for consent and respectable systems. I'm gonna go with the top one. Install third-party hardware, download and install. You always want to do this when you're doing these, because it's so much easier to do it now than it is to try and figure out what the hell you need later. And erase the disk and install Ubuntu Studio. Since we have like a ton of just different drives laying around that have old broken computers, that's what we're going to do. Alright, so it's going to go through the rest of this stuff, and we review your choices, erase disk and blah blah blah, disk encryption, none, codecs and drivers, blah blah blah, and then you just click install, and then it's just start doing its thing. So this is pretty typical of what I've seen over the years. Looks like it should be pretty cool. So you got software for audio, studio, photo editing, video stuff. This is really kind of a nice looking environment. I like the marble kind of look in the background. It's definitely neat. I'm not sure how long this is going to take. Graphic arts. I mean, there's just a lot of stuff in here, so this is definitely a version worth checking out.